you know, it's OBS. It's OBS's fault, right? So I'm back. I'm still in a good vibing mood, and I was gonna put on Twitter that, yo, we'll come back to this on Tuesday, but I was like, fuck it, we're gonna do it. We're gonna finish this out. As far as the thumbnail, I just want to change the thumbnail. What the fuck do I put as a thumbnail? But I am back. We are gonna be partying, and we're gonna be having fun. This is a bonus stream right now. This is the after hours after OBS was like, nah, like my laptop froze, and I really am scared of that because I am using one laptop for both streaming, making podcast episodes, and then also gaming because my significant other, Ravage Dragon, also uses the laptop. So we're currently going back between one laptop, and I haven't asked my community if, we could somehow try to get me like another laptop, a better laptop, just because things and technology changes. But I don't really like put it out there as much because I really don't want like sympathy or guilt people and stuff like that. I try to do everything on my own to the best of my ability, but like my laptop froze, okay, and then it cut everything off. And then I don't understand why it did that, but just know that I'm working with one laptop. It's in, overdrive mode and shit. So, like, this is life to me. Content creation is life. Talking about wrestling is life. I feel like just getting the other thumbnail and just putting it here. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. That I'm just using one laptop for all of this. For streaming and shit. Okay, so I don't have like just the pictures of like AJ and Finn by themselves. Or just something, um, uh, um, oh, I could just, you know what? I'll just put, am I allowed to put AJ? I'll just put AJ. People are gonna be like, what the fuck? Um, it's still doing the same shit. We're still running on low. Oh, well, this is different now because I'm using the other sources. Uh, Maybe it was me having like too many outputs for where to find me. Um, okay. I don't understand. Um, Let me just tweet it out, I guess. Okay. Let me get the thing back up. Um, okay, so like I said, right? Is there something wrong that how did this get open? Let me close this out. Um, we're gonna have another podcast episode talking about all the drama because, you know, if you guys want to send me stuff, you guys can send me stuff to look at and react to and talk about and shit, man. Like, all the stuff, all the stuff. Okay, by the way, I don't understand why the bit rate is still low. We're gonna do our best to try to just get through this match, and then that's it. I'm gonna wrap things up. And I'm gonna tell you where to find me, how to support the channel, how to support everything. We have a good connection right now, so hopefully it will be okay. Hopefully, I don't know. But yeah, if you guys find stuff on Twitter that like I don't really tend to see that pertains to like New Japan Pro Wrestling, stuff with Gabe, stuff with like AEW, whatever, like send it to me up or I'll react to it. There's gonna be like a lot of stuff I need to talk about. Anyway, right now we're just gonna be going over as a bonus match of Finn Balor versus AJ Styles. This is for tape study. Hopefully everything is good. I should be you know what? Before anything bad happens. Before anything bad happens, let me just do this very quickly before we like officially start. So it doesn't. Do I have to change it every time? So how does that work? That is so stupid. I should probably just record this and then put it up later. That's what I should do. That would be a better idea than, oh my God. Okay. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to figure out the best course of action currently right now. So fuck it. We're going to do a live recording. What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Marie Shadows of the Square Circle Podcast. This is a Tape Study Thursday. That's right. Tape Study series is Tuesdays and Thursdays where we watch professional wrestling matches. If you guys missed my live stream, which is the video before this one, we went over the cage match of AEW that had Samoa Joe versus John Moxley. So you guys get to get entertainment aspect of me talking through. You don't hear anything except for me talking and for me asking a lot of questions. So if that's something that you want to go watch, it's in my back catalog on youtube.com/Square Circle Podcast. And what are we doing currently right now? We're doing a bonus live stream and also recording. And hopefully OBS, acts very, very well because OBS has been giving me problems. If you're a streamer, you know about this because OBS is very, very unstable for some odd reason. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are here live with me on youtube.com/Square Circle Podcast, please make sure to hit that like button, leave some comments on the VOD. And if you want to so generously, kindly, we are in the YouTube Partner Program, so if you feel like my content deserves any kind of love, any kind of like encouragement, we do have super chats enabled, and we also have memberships enabled. Only 2 tiers, $1.99, which is the OG for anybody that's been with me since 2019. We've been doing this for 6 years, ladies and gentlemen, and also for the second tier, which is $9.99. It's a plus tier for everything else. It can't be monetized. That's okay. That's okay. If you guys want to help with any kind of like bypassing whenever a video cannot become monetized, you can always get a membership either on YouTube or on the Fourth Wall, and all those links will be down in the description and also in the comment section as well. So make sure to look at all of that. But right now we're going to be reacting to this match. And like I said, we're doing this live, so we're just gonna lower this a little bit. Okay. Let me just, you know what? So, like I was saying that, when it comes to, oh, this is bad. Okay, why is it bad? I think we might have to like reschedule this because I don't understand why it's bad. Is it because it's not the main? It's probably not the main. I've never tried. Hmm. Yeah. So I did all that for nothing, in a way. I just want to let you guys know that sometimes this is what happens behind the scenes, where we're doing the recording as well as doing it live, and I guess that's not how it should be done. But you learn things, you learn things. So let me just see something, because YouTube over here was like, oh, your video can't be monetized, um, and because of copyright. Is it because of the song? Yeah. Okay. So see, this is what I love about certain music artists. And I'm gonna be very, very honest, because I know a lot of people tend to. Why did I? Okay. Um, because we're gonna wrap up anyway. So this is why I like um a lot of I like certain artists whenever they are on, like, YouTube and whatnot, because they realize that you know we're fans of like the music and whatnot. So if we're gonna play it, don't really take like too harsh of a thing. But um so Nickelback and Don Omar, their respective music companies, whenever you play their music, they will claim the music. But the only thing that they will put on your channel in a way, or give you a status, would be that like you can't monetize the video, which I am totally okay with. Because we were having fun, we were vibing to Don Omar and whatnot, and the last other stream, well, not really stream, the video that I did, where I was trying to figure out like what the fuck is wrong with the sound, when I was reacting to Bullet Club War Dogs versus the Young Bucks and the Good Brothers, and all I needed was to switch an option, and I was playing Nickelback's San Quentin off the Get Rolling album, and you know they could leave it on there. I just can't monetize the video, and I can't even put up, the merchandise from my shop. But those are the kind of artists that like, I like that they tend to do that kind of thing, where they're like, oh, just gonna claim it, but your video could be seen by everybody, by anybody, because that gives them more visibility. So shout out to music artists that end up doing that, because the Nickelback stuff on my channel got copyrighted, and then obviously Don Omar got copyrighted. Like I told you guys, I like that song is gonna get copyrighted. But there are other ways for you guys to support me. If you guys ever want to bypass that, in general, there is the memberships over on YouTube. There are memberships over at marieshadows.substack.com. There are memberships over at Fourth Wall, where we don't really have to worry about it, because like I said, this is like my life. Content creation is my life. So if you feel like my hard work, and if you guys enjoy what I do, deserves a little bit extra boost, then by all means, send that along anywhere that you can. And any other video offline can also be sent super chats, just so you know. There's a button there that says thanks with like the $sign. You guys can send in like whatever you want. Those are like just one time like tip jars, if you guys didn't know. I just think that it's very important to have a video explaining that to the viewers. I do not have a video explaining like my memberships and stuff like that. I should make one. I just haven't made one yet. But I do want to say thank you to everyone that stopped by for the last stream. And we like vibed the whole fucking way. We played the original Mina theme song. Now you guys know where it came from, and now it lives in infamy in my catalog of live streams, and I fucking love that. I do want to get like, you know, I want to do more standalone videos. I do want to keep this going every Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I do want to say that based on the stuff that I'm seeing on the Twitter timeline, we might have to like either come back for another session of talking about drama and shit and all that kind of stuff, or I'll just make a regular podcast episode because I haven't done that in a while. What I'm currently doing, if I'm not watching wrestling, is working on my cyberpunk novel. Let me show you guys the not really the new cover, but like the cover that I'm going for. I just updated the cover because I don't really talk about it. Like I know that my main stuff is professional wrestling, and that's what I like really love. But you know, I keep telling people online everywhere that I have a writing degree, so I want to put it to good use. Other than making the wrestling planners and stuff like that. So um oh no, let me just you guys can't see it at all. Um let me just take these off. But yeah, this is the cover that I am working with. But yeah, like you know, other than professional wrestling, I do want to publish a novel. I do want to publish my poems eventually. I keep saying that. I do want to publish a wrestling novel as well. This is more cyberpunk esque, where it's it's gonna deal with a lot of different themes. You know, it definitely makes you think. It does comment on society and structure and themes of like loss, heartbreak, love, obstacles, choices, decisions, and based on like, you know, what we choose is, you know, kind of what happens to us in a way. I don't have a blurb, but I mean, I did put like, you know, a story of chasing echoes, surviving the spotlight, and longing for just one more chance. Each character deals with something that can be relatable. And obviously, because it's a cyberpunk world, it basically like, you know, has augmentations, has like all these other stuff in it. I'm currently up to chapter 2. It's been one hell of a ride writing this, and the soundtrack for me to like stay in the characters' heads has been a lot of Nickelback, which I rediscovered them, and I'm happy that I rediscovered them, and they are continuing to make music because like I was like, what the fuck happened to Nickelback? And I was like, oh shit, it goes a documentary, and I saw the documentary, and then I use their songs as a soundtrack now to get into the right headspace to write this thing. If anybody wants to follow the journey of this and read along like chapter 1, chapter 2, it will be on Substack, but just know that this is like my baby, and I do not want like no one fucking stealing it. So, you know, it's just one of those things of like, this is my baby. The way that I am writing it, the extra care that I'm really writing the characters. I'm in the process. I'm in the process of writing it. It's not complete. You guys don't know how many rewrites like this story went through, and how many like plot rewrites this shit went through, and I finally found something that basically like I'm fucking sticking with it. Because like, you know, it's been like way too long. Like I have a fucking degree, and like I'm still trying to figure out what to write, what's the best thing to put out there. But this is like the one thing that like I really want to start with first, other than like the wrestling one, because the wrestling one might take a little bit longer to do. But this one here, like I'm proud of the way the characters are coming together. I'm proud of the story that I'm telling. I'm just proud of it all. But yeah, if you know, I might, I don't know. It depends on how I want to share it. Cause like, this is my baby. This is the one where like, I'm keeping close to me before not really before, I'm keeping close to me to like finish it. I have it mapped out in my head where, the timeline of like the chapters and all that kind of stuff. I have it like mapped out in my head. But I feel good about this one. I just wanted to share it with you guys. So if I'm not watching wrestling or if I'm not like on Twitter, like 24/7, I'm working on this, because this has my attention. That's why I've been, very, very slow, to watch MLW and review it with Dos Evo. And I miss talking with Dos Evo about wrestling. And I will watch MLW this weekend, and then this weekend I'll probably ask Dos Evo if he's up for it. But yeah, this is where I've been writing this because I am just in love with what I'm doing. I appreciate that, Denisha. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this little bonus stream where I had to switch gears and talk about what I'm doing other than professional wrestling and like the bands I'm listening to, which is a very, very heavy rotation of Nickelback. And once we get to October, Spotify is going to be like, Nickelback has been everywhere of me listening to them. And yeah, I'll probably talk about the cyberpunk thing a little bit more. Cause like there's something that I end up doing that I don't really do in the world. Like I'm not a musician, but we'll talk about it another time. Other than that, if you guys want to know what's coming up next, an MLW review is coming up next. Like I said, I'll watch MLW. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it live. Most likely I'll do it live just to vibe with you guys. I'm also thinking of releasing some standalone videos. They just need to be planned out. I appreciate everyone that stops by on YouTube, Twitch, and Substack. If you're not signed up to my Substack, please do so. Substack is a free email platform. The Square Circle Podcast Hub is on marieshadows.substack.com. That link will be down in the description and also in the comment section. Yeah, you guys should sign up. It's extra wrestling content. Hit that like button, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, send over a super chat, send over a thanks, send over a, a membership. There is merch, there's product that you can look at on the other YouTube videos and stuff like that. I'm everywhere. My brand is everywhere. My products are everywhere. You can't really miss it. But I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me and listening to me ramble about AEW, listening to me ramble about Gabe Kidd. It wasn't the most smoothest conversation about Gabe joining AEW, and I really didn't hit everything that I wanted to hit, but I hope that it was enough to just, start the conversations for it. I just wish that instead of dropping Gabe Kidd into AEW the way that they did and joining up with the Death Riders as a shock value so people can talk about the buzz and bring buzz to AEW in a very slimy way, it's kind of wrong, because Gabe Kidd deserves better to tell his story. Gabe Kidd deserves better to be treated as the wrestler that he is, that makes sense. Even though he could say he's the madman and use that as an excuse and use that as like, he's the madman, and he's going to join her with other madmen. And it's like, hello, you're in Bullet Club War Dogs. You are like the second in command to David Finlay, and you are a soldier to David Finlay. Like, what are you doing? It's one of those that like feels like another fucking betrayal before we get the news and the All Elite graphic that Gabe Kidd is going to be All Elite. And it's the same shit that happened to the United Empire. The United Empire fell once Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis went over without, a care in the world. And once Ospreay went over without a care in the world either. Like, we got to stop doing this. This is not healthy for stories. This is not healthy for it being consistent. Like, you know, you got to think about these things ahead of time. This is why WWE is so far ahead, and AEW is like, oh, we're the competition too. But then in the same breath, like, do this stuff, and like it drives people away. The only reason why I'm interested in it, because like, I have to try to make sense of it. I want to talk about it. And this is a great learning lesson of like why we need consistency in wrestling in general, and why we need consistency in stories, and why people gravitate towards their favorite TV show that stands the test of time. And it's because of story. It's because of logic. It's because of psychology. And it's like, if we're going to abandon all of that, then don't be a wrestling company. And don't be a wrestler, because you need all of that. You need to understand theater. You need to understand, like, you know, the human psyche, about why we get attached to TV shows and characters, and what we see in those characters, and how we can relate to those characters. I don't think we can relate to anybody in AEW. I really don't think so. But with that being said, my nose is getting fucking stuffy here, just because of like allergies and like, you know, fucking dust. It is springtime, but for some odd reason it's raining in the middle of the week in New York City. I don't understand. Again, thank you guys so much. Vortex, Denisha, G Coalition, Robs, MD, LC, who am I missing? Universal was here. I feel like his name is in here. Oh no, I said LC. So LC, because I'm trying to think on Twitter too. Steve was here. Fuck, man. Everybody. Mo was here. Mo was over in on Twitch. Everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and you know, laughing with me, hearing me out. Everybody else, if I missed you, I'm so sorry, but thank you for being in chat. Thank you for being here and hanging out. Today was a damn good day for a stream because we got to vibe out. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you on the next one. Stay tuned to all of my socials. Go down to the description and the comment section and just click on the links. Support everything that I do. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys next time.